Hi, this is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Man, it's been about 3 weeks since I made my last video. In between, I've been on a couple people's live streams, John Mangini and James Elite Hunters. It was a lot of fun talking cards with some of my favorite people in the hobby. Probably do a few more of those in the future. But today, it's all about the cards. I'm going to show you, go over my top 5 or 6 cards, Willie Mays cards in my collection. I don't do a lot of top 5 this or top 10 that, but I thought it was appropriate because I added a few new cards to my top list. Before we do that, my last video, I was going to give away, and I'm going to give away this Bryce Harper rookie card, beautiful card. And behind the scenes, instead of doing it, I'm sure you guys would rather see the cards than me pull out of a hat or do a wheel of a winner. You're just going to have to trust me that I pulled out of a hat. Joe 4 Soft Corners is the winner of the Bryce Harper card. Just, Joe, email me your information at vintageoddballcards@gmail.com, and I'll send out that card to you. Now, for my top 5 or 6, plus some bonus cards, man, I'm a Willie Mays collector. I actually saw him play in the early 70s. That's how old I am. Candlestick Park. I do remember him playing, with Bobby Bonds out there and Juan Marichal and Willie McCovey. It was just lucky. I guess one respect to be old is being able to see players like that. The greats of the game, especially Willie Mays, might be the greatest, definitely greatest all-around player of all time. So let's get started. Number 1 has to be my rookie card is 51 Bowman. Just a beautiful, beautiful card. Now these were known, his 51 Bowman cards are known to be off-center, which this one is. Doesn't bug me as much just because it's horizontal, and just the registration and color of this card is just, it's just top notch. His cards are known to have like a print line here and print defects, but this does not have them. So 51 Bowman has to be number 1. Number 2 has to be his 52 card, Topps card. I picked this one up now, got to be years ago. Definitely a lot more expensive nowadays. Mays over Mantle every time when it comes to me. Of course, being biased, being in the West Coast Mays fan, had to pick this one up. Beautiful, beautiful card. On the back, you're going to see a typical back for a 52. So number 2, his Topps card. Number 3, let's see here. Couple new pickups. Man, I was so happy to pick this one up, is 54 Stallmeyer Franks. Look at this beauty. Man, it has staining, which I don't mind because all these cards have staining. They came directly touching the hot dogs. It has a little wax coating on to protect them, but so much for protection. You're not going to find these cards basically higher than a 1 or a 2. There's a few out there. PSA, Pop Report, the 4 or 5, but that's about it. The back, you're going to see just really cool. Man, these they came out, produced 53, 54, and 55. Mays is in the 54. Man, just so happy to pick this particular card up. Again, directly touching the hot dogs. A lot of them you're going to see kind of bent, creasing, because probably what your mom going to do back then. Heck, the card's in there. You're going to take out a few hot dogs in the package and fold it over. You can also pick them up. This was in the New York area. You can actually pick them up at the stadium itself, some of the games. They would be kind of in between the hot dog and the drink. So 54 Stallmeyer. Now another recent pickup is one card I've always wanted is his 59 Home Run Derby. Man, one of these days I wanted to pick this one up. Never really pulled the trigger on it. These are kind of pretty expensive nowadays. Should have picked it up years ago, but pretty scarce. You're not going to see Mays Home Run Derbies too often. If you do see them, they're in someone's collection. These were given out at American Motor Companies, their car dealerships, pretty much close to paper thin, blank back. Now the Home Run Derby series ran from January to June. In 59, you could still see, go on YouTube and type in Home Run Derby. You can see Mantle versus Mays, Mantle versus Killebrew. Man, just really cool stuff to watch, but really happy to pick this one up. Let's see, some bonus ones. You know, you're going to have you got to have the Burke Ross. Beautiful. This has to be the most beautiful card in the set. Burke Ross 52 set is the Mays. Just really cool to have this one. How about his 52 Bowman? Another beautiful card. Heck, all cards are beautiful. I'm saying beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just like John Mangini says rare, I'm going with beautiful. Some bonus cards. Let's see. I have the, it's my very first. I picked this one up to show you is my very first graded card I picked up. I think my very first, like in 2002, is his 67 card. My first set I completed was a 67 set. The 67 set included Mays. The one I have in the set is a beater. There's my original cards that I used to play with. But I had to show you this one. My very first graded card I believe I picked up on eBay. What else? Oh, one of my favorites is his Bazooka 60. Nabisco Flakes, totally underrated card, not cheap. These were cut off the box. Nabisco Flakes in 1969. And how about an auto? His 69 card, beautiful auto of the great Willie Mays. And got to do photo of the day. This was a steal of the month for me. Under $30, Type 1 photo, 1919, of Cy Williams. Now, who's Cy Williams? Well, he was the home run king when Ruth was a home run king in the American League. Cy was a home run king in the National League, 4-time home run champion for the Phillies. Fantastic fielder, fantastic player. And on the back here, you're going to see the stamping. Really, really cool. Under $30 for this. Man, I'm going to pick this up all day. Still adding photos to my collection. Hey, that's all I have. What can I tell you? Oh, my next video most likely is going to have some big boy cards I picked up at Auction House Wins. One, man, I can't wait. I still haven't got it in, and it's been almost a month now. We're not going to mention the auction house because I use them all. But hey, thanks for watching. This is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Bye.